Here you are, Ryoushi. I brought you a change of clothes.
Thank heaven she brought him undies.
Would you like some apple? Say ah.
Wow, she takes this maid thing a little far, doesn't she?
Don't let me bother you. Please, just pretend I'm not even here.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be able to do that.
I wasn't able to do that. I got so nervous about her being there, I couldn't even move. I didn't get any sleep at all.
You've gotta be joking.
I heard she was really big on returning favors, but that seems a bit extreme.
It seems a lot
If this
extreme.
keeps up, I'm gonna die of sleep deprivation. I just know it. I'm too young to die.
Why are you being so overdramatic? As a guy, shouldn't this be a dream come true for you?
Well, no, because I only dream about Ryouko.
Yes, that makes a little more sense. Basically, you want Ryouko to be your naughty maid. Why didn't you just say so? I understand completely.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I want at all.
Do you mean you don't wish to see Ryouko dressed up like a maid?
No, what?
Ah, Ryoushi, he's at such a complicated age.
Anyway, after our club meeting today, you should let us pay a visit to your house.
Why do you want to visit me?
Because we might be able to help you, silly Billy. You're coming too, right?
Yeah, no way. You guys have fun. I've got
Even
some stuff
tough
to do.
girls get embarrassed.
You know, Elizabeth and Francois will be at Ryoshi's house as well.
Well, I guess I could go then, but just to see the dogs.
Well, this is the boarding house where I live.
Boarding house? It looks like an apartment to me.
It is, but it's also a boarding house. There's a main residence where they serve meals, and there's a bathhouse for everyone to share. Yukime is really into apartment building. She calls it a hobby.
Yukime is Ryoshi's aunt, and fortunately for him, the owner of this apartment building.
You can make enough money to live on with that kind of hobby, right?
I don't know, but she's also written a few decent-selling romance novels.
Decent
They're into girls
selling?
specifically, so I really haven't read any of them.
Oh, perfectly riveting. Tell me something. Does your aunt write under her real name, or does she use one of those pen name things?
A pen name. She goes by Yuki.
Huh?
You've heard of her, huh?
Of course we have. I mean, we are speaking about Ryoko's favorite author in the world. Just last night, she disguised herself and snuck off to the nearest bookstore selling Yuki's new book, and it was miles away.
Ringo, how the hell did you know that?
Because we live together, obviously. You'll never be able to hide anything from me. You keep them in your bookshelf behind another row of books. Sometimes you put fake
She
covers.
sure does go through a lot of
It's
effort.
rather like you're a guy hiding porno. But they're just girly books.
Rude!
There's no reason to be ashamed. Everybody needs to embrace their feminine side once in a while. Am I right, Ryoshi?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you are a girl, right?
You know, it's actually funny how bad he is at this.
Fine! You're right! I read girly books, it's true! I love all of Yuki's novels, okay? Are you too happy now?
I'm happy and flattered. Hey, Ryoshi.
Hey, Yukime, I'm home.
Yukime? So that's her?
No freaking way. I'm about to meet Yuki.
To be continued in the second half.
So I gather you two aren't close friends with Ryoshi?
I don't know what that pinky thing means, but it makes you seem like a dirty old man.
What are you talking about? Old. Hello, I'm only 20.
Ha! Sure she is. Sorry.
By the way, I secretly read your book, and maybe it has something to do with her style of writing, but I expected her to be a touch more refined than this, didn't you?
Yeah.
I know, I get that all the time. But see, I write fiction, not autobiographies.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense.
None taken, sweetie. Trust me, it's fine. Here, this is an autographed copy of my latest book. It's for you.
What fan wouldn't love that?
Wait, you're giving it to me?
Yes, of course it's for you, baby girl. Gotta treat the fans right, don't I?
I'm sorry about the wait.
Funny story. Otsu got permission from Yukime before she became Ryoshi's maid.
Your maid certainly seems to be right at home here. I bet that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love having her around. But I don't know how much longer Ryoshi can last.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Better be careful, it looks pretty hot. Told you so.
I'm terribly sorry. Here, come with me.
I'm fine, really, I promise.
No, please, allow me to handle
Please,
this.
no touching. I can change by myself.
Things just got a touch more interesting.
Jeez, what in the hell is Ryoshi doing in there? God.
You're Ryouko, aren't you? I gather you have a crush on Ryoshi. Or is it possible you don't even know that yet?
Insights from a fearsome writer.
A little true.
How impressive! You caught that so quickly.
Cut it out, Ringo. You're just trying to make me mad. You know the kind of guy I want has to be manlier.
By manly, do you mean someone who has a cool strength and will always be by your side protecting you? Someone who will devote themselves completely to you? That kind of thing? There's no doubt Ryoshi is a screw-up, but he has a manly side too, I promise.
This is a flashback to episode 2.
I'll protect her, no matter what.
You see, Ryoshi's the type of guy who has hidden depths. If the right girl caught his eye, he could become one hell of a man.
Which shouldn't be a problem. After all, he does have Ryoko.
It sure looks that way.
She's so embarrassed she can't even deny it.
I like you too. Why don't you stick around and have dinner with us?
Thank you, but
Come on, a couple more servings at dinner are no big deal. Go ahead and play with the dogs. I'll come get you when it's ready.
thank you very much, Yukime.
So polite. Good girl. In addition to Ryoshi, this apartment and/or boarding house provides services to the Otogi Student Council President, Hansel, the Secretary, Gretel, as well as the mysterious girl, Mahiru Shiratori.
Student Council President.
I didn't think about it. I don't really see them all that much.
Gretel, my darling sister, I must say I am simply delighted to be able to enjoy tonight's dinner with you.
Me too, my dear brother.
These two are German and very close.
Okay, Wakato, looks like everybody's here.
Terrific. I hate
This is Yukime's man, Wakato. He's the perfect house husband.
No. Please, allow me to assist him.
Awesome, that's such a huge help.
Whatever I can do to help.
This looks delicious.
Otsu! There's something wrong with Otsu!
Are you okay?
Is she warm? Oh, she's burning up.
A fever? What are we gonna do?
Stop freaking out. Wakato, why don't you go get the car and we'll take her to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm on it.
There's no need to worry. Just finish your dinner. She'll be okay.
Ringo and Okami-san returned to their dorm after hearing the results of Otsu's hospital visit.
They said she was suffering from sleep deprivation and being overworked.
Yeah, apparently she wasn't allowing herself any sleep in Ryoshi's room or at school.
She is very dedicated.
I'm glad she's okay, but why'd she go through all that trouble just because somebody helped her out one time?
I'm not sure, but I think it goes back to her childhood.
Whatever it is, I don't get it at all.
I see. Well, that explains why Otsu isn't here today.
Yes, and Yukime won't let her leave
Goodness,
until
he
she
looks
gets
even
enough
worse than
rest.
before.
What about you? You managed to get any rest?
I wish. Otsu still insists on sleeping in my room because she's my maid or whatever, which then makes me feel weird, so once again I didn't get any sleep.
That is gonna kill you dead.
Not to change the subject, but back to Otsu. President, you and Alice have known her longer than we have, so I was wondering, do you know why she's so OCD about returning favors?
We certainly do. Don't we, Alice?
So then?
Whether or not we can discuss it is another matter.
Tell me something, Ryoshi. Do you know if Otsu will be spending tonight at your house as well?
Yeah, probably.
Then it sounds to me like it would be best if we made a visit to your home tonight.
Huh? I'm glad you're here, but I didn't realize that all of you were going to be coming
Cramped in
over.
here.
Yeah, call it an impulse.
Oh, hello. Welcome back, everyone.
She's not confused at all.
We've been worried. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, I'm very sorry. Give me a moment. I'll be right back with some tea.
Wait, Otsu, you're not supposed to push yourself.
No, I have to get up. I still have to repay the favor.
I told you to get some rest.
But Yukime,
No more people in this room.
I have to.
You talk about repaying favors, but instead you've just managed to cause problems for everyone. I know where you're coming from. To me, though, you look unbelievably selfish right now.
I suppose we have no choice but to explain. There's something you need to know about Otsu's childhood.
She has an ultimate favor that she will never, ever be able to repay.
This is little Otsu from 10 years ago. She looks the same, just more adorable.
Big brother, over here!
Everyone in the neighborhood calls him that.
Hey, Otsu!
Alright, that was unexpectedly depressing.
More than anything, she's afraid she won't ever have the opportunity to repay your favors. I think we may have finally pinpointed the reason she's going overboard like this.
Which is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, the kid who saved her wouldn't want her living life like that.
I bet she doesn't see it in the same way, though.
It's a favor-repaying curse.
Now that you mention it, last night she kept repeating she had to return favors to Yukime and Wakato. Over and over again like she was in a nightmare.
And the favors just keep accumulating.
She's gonna bust like a balloon soon. She'll bust. I have an idea! And tomorrow is Saturday, so there won't be any school.
What are you thinking?
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey!
Nice! It's a temp-made army!
What are you doing? Sit back and relax, because today we're taking care of you!
Yeah, you know, today's your day, so don't you worry about anything, because we're here for you.
Wow, she must have practiced that.
Please, it's not necessary. I'm practically back to normal already, you see?
No way! We're handling everything!
Their voices alone are too much.
I know, talk about a turn-on.
I still don't understand why we had to dress up too.
That was Ringo's strategy, of course.
All right! It's time for some serious Otsu taken care of, girls! Yeah!
Thank you all very much.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
You have looked after me in every way possible, and I promise I'll return the favor.
That is very kind of you, but we've already done far too much. So you won't be able to repay it no matter how hard you may try.
That's a lot of pressure, don't you think?
I will. I'll make sure that each and every one of you is fully repaid.
Fine, want to be that way? I'll just keep doing even more favors for you.
That's right, and I'll be doing the same.
Me too.
I'll be glad to help.
Right, I'll do it too.
Same thing over here!
Apparently, you're deeply entrenched in debt at the moment.
I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
You know, Otsu, I would say we've been friends for quite a while now, wouldn't you? And you must have some debts incurred other than the ones from today.
Yes, and I promise I'll eventually repay those as well.
Honey.
So let's say that you repaid all of our favors. Would we not be friends after that?
Yeah, this whole thing is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you ever consider anything a favor between us in the first place? We're supposed to be friends, aren't we? You really think you have to pay your friends back for everything nice they do? I mean, sure, the Otogi Bank is built around making sure favors are repaid, but that's for the clients. Otherwise, what would be the difference between us and them?
Friends should always help each other and allow their friends to help them out in return. And the only things they should ever need is a little gratitude. That's what friends are for.
She's right, so you don't have to pay me back for anything.
And you all feel this way?
Otsu, why don't you stop treating us like we're all just stupid strangers you owe something to?
Ah! You guys, she's crying! Ryouko, you're being too hard on her!
Are you blaming me for that?
Yes,
No, it's not her fault. It's mine for acting stupid. You all have been wonderful friends, and you've always been so nice to me. But I kept you at a distance. From now on, I promise to stop thinking of things that way. And just think of you as my friend.
Sounds great. And now that we've gotten this taken care of, I say we stay in Ryoshi's room all night and celebrate.
What?
Party!
Slumber party!
You guys, I have to get some sleep.
Several hours later, Ryoshi finally caught up on all the sleep he had missed. Even though they say you can't do that, you can.
'Gah, what a mess that was.
I know, but at least Otsu finally got the point.
I hope you had a wonderful evening. Welcome home, ladies.
What the crap?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to show both of you a little gratitude. We are friends after all. That's just what we do.
It seemed like she had changed, but she hadn't. Oh, okay, I'm sure something changed in her, somewhere. All's well that ends well. Next time, who doesn't like a good hunt? Me, I hate guns.